Hello everybody, it is me AJ. I'm going to be sharing my opinions on the fight which has not been confirmed yet, JDM versus Islam Makhachev. So, I'm just going to go straight into this. First off, right, JDM obviously thinks he can beat Islam, right? I think that, I think that JDM, I think if he, what's the word, if he stops all of his takedowns, right, he has a pretty high chance of winning. But Islam is a really great striker as well, right? I mean, I'm going to play a video for you right now on what JD actually said in the interview.
But I'm sure people are just going to assume that Islam will just take me down and submit me pretty quickly.
Do you think he'll be big enough for 170?
I think he just seems like a pretty big guy.
Yeah.
I think he'll be all right.
Yeah. You think he'll stick around at 170, or do you think it's just
I think he'll be one fight and then he'll probably have to go back down.
because of how it'll go?
Yeah.
How do you see it playing out?
I think I can take him out. I think, but Bilal really just changes stances a lot, walks forward. But I think if I can have someone that just stays in the same stance, and I don't think, but Islam's the very good striker. I think I could land a lot of shots, and I think I could take him out.
Wow.
Stuff the takedowns. If I get taken down, I believe I can get back to my feet. I think Islam Makhachev is a better version of Bilal. I think his striking on the feet is the striking on the feet. I think it's easier than Bilal because he'll stay in one stance. He's more traditional style. But yeah, he's the pound for pound number one. So it's a tough fight. But I guess we'll watch all his fights again, make a solid game plan, and then just start working at it. From pretty much now, I'm going to start working on ways to beat him, different ways to get back to my feet, stuff in the takedown. But I'm pretty confident I can get this one done.
So Volkanovski's obviously fought him before.
Yep.
Will you pick Volk's brain?
Yeah, 100%. I definitely plan. After the last two fights, I've spent a bit of time in Wollongong. So, yeah, I think probably the first stop, we go to Wollongong, talk to Volk, see what he reckons.
Right, so now we know that JDM obviously thinks he can beat him, right? If Islam does take him down, right, then JDM cannot get up, then JDM has a Islam has a better chance of submitting him. Islam obviously has better wrestling, better grappling. If JDM does manage to keep the fight standing, right, then yeah, again, he has a better chance of winning. But, I mean, one's orthodox, one's southpaw also as well. But also what you've got to think, what is Islam going to be like at welterweight? We've never seen him. Well, obviously when he's not fighting, we've seen him at welterweight when he's not fighting. But we've seen sparring videos, but we've never seen him actual fight at welterweight. So what is Islam going to be like at welterweight? That is what I'm trying to think of here. Also, if JDM does also keep the fight standing, it does not mean that Islam could just maybe throw a punch or a kick or a knee or an elbow and just spark him out cold. It's like if Islam takes him down, if JDM does manage to get on top of him, he could maybe pound him out for a TKO because obviously JDM, you know him, he likes to use elbows on the ground. Or, you know, it's saying he could also submit him as well, but you know, I'm just trying to say that one has Islam, he knocked out Volk, right? You know, I don't think most people expected that to happen, obviously, right? Islam, he can strike. I'd say he's a better striker than Bilal. Yeah, Islam is a better striker than Bilal. And he's a different style to Bilal as well, also. Obviously he's a southpaw. Islam prefers. I'd say he prefers to keep distance, doesn't he? He prefers to keep the distance, and when he finds an opportunity, he takes it. Obviously, like I'm pretty sure anyone should. Obviously, you got JDM. They have pretty similar styles. JDM is orthodox, and JDM he more likes to push in. When he finds an advantage, like I say, if he finds a clean shot, if he has a clean shot, he just storms at you, pushes you to the cage, and then just like either knocks you out or TKOs you. That's what he does, really. So yeah. Also, we all know that Islam has better wrestling and grappling, but as I am just trying to say, it doesn't mean that JDM cannot finish him on the floor and Islam cannot finish him on the feet. They can both finish each other. They can both finish each other anywhere. Is what I'm trying to say. But obviously, you've seen JDM has also said that he said that he can get revenge for Volk, something like that. I'll put the picture up on the screen right now. He said that he can get revenge for Volk, and Islam replied with, but you are not Volk. Something along the lines of that. I honestly forgot, to be honest with you. Yeah. So this fight, it is a big mystery. We don't know what's going to happen. They're both amazing fighters at the end of the day. I haven't really got much else to say, if I'm being honest. So, yeah, like, if you like the video, like it. If you don't like it, just dislike it. If you want to subscribe. And I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.